So we just did the exhaust, we did a WRX, we had AJ pretty much rev both of them. I'm gonna get his opinion first on his exhaust tone versus mine. Hey,
that was weird.
So how did you feel about just the exhaust tone, sound, volume, and what kind of mods do you have on your exhaust too?
So I have the Nameless muffler delete with the resonator delete. Yeah, that's basically what I have so far.
So yours is just pretty much from the downpipe, it's stock. From the cap portion, you have no resonator, because I know the STI stock has a resonator, so you deleted that. And then you also deleted the mufflers with the Nameless. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it already sounds, in my ears, it sounds really good. It there's a crackle to it. It's loud in volume, and there's a lot of cars going by. But it's loud in volume, and you know, there's no it sounds like a legit exhaust. Like if someone was gonna make a catback, it sounded good. So how'd you feel? So how do you feel about your exhaust setup right now? Do you think it's like perfect? Do you want the downpipe? Do you want an intake? Do you already have one?
Yeah, I do have an intake. Okay. I actually want to change my exhaust. It's either R400 or the Tomei.
Okay.
I don't know which one. Because I am going.
Everyone always says Tomei and always R400, but
I'm leaning towards Tomei.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna pair it with either catless or catted. I'm not sure because of the smog.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
How'd you feel about you when he revved my car and he said it sounds weird? How does my car sound weird compared to yours?
It's so high pitched.
High pitch.
No rumble. That's one thing.
No rumble.
Because FA motors.
Oh, FA. It sounds efficient. So that's what you're saying. Efficient. It sounds efficient and
I don't know.
Not broken.
I'm gonna be biased on my car as the rumble.
All right. Yeah. So, you like the rumble, but as far as like overall sound, do you think the WRX? I know we had our exhaust off. We'll put a clip right here. Versus a regular WRX with some kind of exhaust mod versus his, and his STI sounded a lot better. We had the shootout, and everyone says the STI sounds better. The rumble, the tone, the other one sounded stock. Listening to mine and listening to his back to back, I feel like the volume's there. I like mine too. I like his. The rumble makes it very unique, so I'm gonna give points to the STI to having that unique sound. But honestly, the WRX, with the equal length header, it sounded good too. So I'm not saying that my car sounds bad, but with the rumble, it gives it that extra characteristic that I think that when people think Subaru and oh, that sounds cool, I'm gonna have to give it to the STI.
And also for his car, being quiet, I mean not too quiet, for a daily driver. You daily it, right?
Yeah, I daily it.
So being a daily driver, I guess it's not going to be too annoying at the same time. Because my car, it is a straight pipe from the cab bag. When I'm cruising on the freeway, you still kind of hear it.
You hear the drones and stuff?
It's not horrible.
Okay.
I mean, I can kind of hear the drone still, but I just cover it with the music.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, I have the Q300, which is the quietest exhaust you can buy. Big muffler canisters, they're huge. You got resonator to make it basically lose a lot of that crispy sounds. This car actually had a lot of pops and crackles without the Crackle tune or anything like that. So it was hitting those high frequencies, and I can kind of hear his turbo too, even with the stock downpipe. But with mine, it's a quiet setup. You can cruise, you can quiet start. It sounds almost like stock. So if you're looking for like a stock setup, the Q300 is the way to go. The cool thing with mine though, compared to AJ's, is I do have the Crackle tune. So if I want to be obnoxious, kind of a hooligan and loud, I turn on the Crackle tune. And you said you felt it in your chest, right?
Yeah, I felt that pop on my chest.
Yeah, so I can do that and still retain that quietness that I want. But the only thing is the Crackle is a lot, so I generally turn it off. And the process of turning it off and on isn't as simple as going to, press a button and now I have Crackles and pressing that button. I actually have to flash the ECU. I have to turn the car off and then off again, and then on again, and then while doing the process, so it does take a while. But
I actually didn't know about that.
yeah, so turning on the Crackle is not just, hey, let me just turn it on. It's actually, you have to flash the car and it has to relearn everything. So it's kind of
that button.
No, so yeah. So
by the way, he has so many buttons in that car.
I have a lot of buttons. I know people are, sometimes more is better, but better is better. But for me, I like to have a lot of buttons and features and switches and toggles, while trying to keep it still clean looking. So yeah, overall, I'm gonna say the STI wins because of the characteristics. The sound sounds good. So if you're looking for the best sounding car, I'm gonna say the STI with the EJ25 with the unequal length header. Of course, if you get an equal length header, it's probably gonna sound exactly like that car, which still sounds fine. With this exhaust setup, but we're comparing exhaust setups right now, both modded, even with just a muffler delete and a resonator delete, I'm gonna give it to the STI because it does sound better and it does sound more unique. So yeah.